Welcome Relocation Football League fans back to another live stream edition of Week 15 of Season 2 of the Relocation Football League. We got ourselves a great matchup as we have the Los Angeles Red Dragons going up against the Sentinels. So welcome to Los Angeles, home of the Red Dragons, as they prepare to do battles against their division rivals, the Orlando Sentinels. This is a huge game for the Sentinels. The reason why they just ended up losing in their last game, and from that loss, now they have to deal with trying to keep up with the Conquistadors, who found themselves in after their win last week in the playoffs. And so now the Sentinels, this is a must-win game kind of for them. What's good, Ladarius Wilcox? Appreciate you coming through. You too, Jimmy. And you too as well, Panda. Appreciate seeing you guys, man. If you guys missed the first live stream, man, it was a great one between the Conquistadors and the Bisons. Got to make sure you guys go back to watch that. But still more on both of these teams. You got the Orlando Sentinels coming in with that 9-4 record, challenging the #1 Relocation Football League team, the Los Angeles Red Dragons. We already know how tough it is to beat this team. They just are undoubtedly just so good at just finishing out games. There's times where they're down and they're in really close games, but they always manage to pull out a win. And the only loss is only to the division rivals, the Huskies. And let's see if another division rival can actually get another L for the Red Dragons. But with that all being said, let's get this going. So who y'all got? You got the Sentinels or the Red Dragons? Let's get it. So here we are at the start of the game. Red Dragons kicking this one off to the Orlando Sentinels as this one flies and is fielded at about the 1 yard line. And here he is returning. Nice juke move as he gets it out past the 25 to the 29 yard line. So a really good return there for the special teams. And now coming out onto the field, starting quarterback Reed Wagner. 22 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Guys close to 4,000 yards passing on the season. And this is a heavy aerial attack offense. So let's see what they'll do here at the start of this game. Shotgun for Reed Wagner. First play, they'll look to pass it, and Wagner is going to hook up on the curl route for a first down as he's able to find his receiver, Wilbur. And that'll move the chains on the very first play. That's right, nice, easy dump-off connection to Spencer Wilbur for the first down. And that's a great first play to start off their opening drive. Shotgun here, 1st and 10. Here goes a handoff as he'll run with Leveretti and get it out to about the 30. Oh, the 40, excuse me. Here's a look at the offense. The Orlando Sentinels been a tough group. They've been really wishy-washy, though. There's some games that they have lost this season that they should have won, and some games that they shouldn't have won that they ended up winning. So this is a team that is iffy, and that's the reason why this game is so important for them, because with this win they'll stay relevant in the playoff chase. And right there, Reed Wagner getting lucky, almost throwing an interception as he'll try to complete another hook route, but it didn't work. And here's a look at the Red Dragons defense, one of the most toughest defense to move the ball on all season. Key player for this defense is outside linebacker number 51, Rayshawn Charles, as he just makes Charles Raymond. Look, I'm messing up the names like crazy, but he is a huge playmaker in that defensive side of the ball. They got to make sure they are attentive to where he is at on the field. And so here goes a pass once again with Wagner, and Leveretti trying to reach out for that first down, but he'll be a yard short. Great job by the defense, and they will get the stop on the opening drive. So the Sentinels 9-3. I think they're 9-4. I'm pretty sure they're probably 9-4. Yeah, I think the Sentinels are 9-4. There goes the Sentinels, punting it off to the Red Dragons as it angles out to the right side, and it's a great punt as he's able to pin them inside the 10 at the 7. So the offense for the first time today going to be able to come out onto the field for the Red Dragons. We talked about how much of an impact this season the offense has been for the Red Dragons, and there's a big reason on why they are a playoff caliber team. Last season kind of struggled on offense, but this season they got themselves a pretty good identity. And so here on first down, they'll throw the ball, as he connects with Troy Siller for a 9-yard gain on the hook route. What's good, Noah? Appreciate you coming through the live stream, my guy. Who do I think will win? I think the Red Dragons are going to be able to pull this game off. But of course, this is a very big game for the Orlando Sentinels as well, and anything can happen. Second down and 1, the under center. Going to hand the ball off to CJ Bobo, and he may just be short there of the first down, and he is. Great tackle made there. Linebacker Damache. Actually, that's the defensive end. And so it's third down and 1 now. After no gain, they'll try to set him up here with some play action. He's got time. Starting to close in, but he's able to get the pass off. This ball is batted in the air and luckily falls harmlessly to the ground and complete. And so both defenses coming out getting a stop on each other's offense. The Red Dragons going to have to punt it right back to the Sentinels. And so here goes the return. Not really much, but he's able to get it out past the 40 to the 41-yard line, and the offense will come back out on the field and try to do better on their second attempt out. So first down and 10 here for the Orlando Sentinels. I formation. The defense looking like they're stacking up the box as they have 7 guys. And here goes a handoff as he tries to run it to the outside, and he's going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 2. Outside linebacker Sean Hope. So second down and 12 after the 2-yard loss. And they'll go with some play action. Quick throw as he's able to get it off to his tight end, and that's Brian Cushion. He gives a nice stiff arm and goes out of bounds, but not until picking up the first down. As far as, college news, that we won our first playoff game this week, just yesterday. So that was a great win for us, and we head off into the second round of the playoffs. And we play against a team called Brockport. We ended up winning 45-27 in the playoff game, and Brockport is our next opponent. They won 66-0. But I don't think the competition they were facing were all that good, so it should be a good game, though. But here goes a big play through the air for the Sentinels, as that connection with Wilbur will move the chains. And there's an injury. And Tyler McGarity is going to come in for the injured Wilbur. And here goes a run. And this one's not going to really go nowhere. Actually, he'll lose a yard. Already so far, 3 carries for -2 yards. But his defense is really keying in on stopping the run, despite this team not really being that much of a running team. They don't want the running game to really pick up, though, because they want to have this team be one-dimensional. So if they can stick them to having to just throw the ball, and there goes a big completion for a first down for the Sentinels right there. But if they can stick to having them one-dimensional, it's going to be a tough game for them to win. Me, man, I ain't getting any stats in the game, man. I was sick. I mean, I was playing the whole time. I just didn't get any targets, so I didn't get any receptions. I was just pretty much out there running routes, getting guys open. That's pretty much what it was for me. Right now, I'm not the starter for my team. You know, I'm the backup, but I get a lot of playing time at the receiver position. But yeah, this week didn't manage to get any receptions like I did last week. And here goes a handoff on second down, and he's going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage by that man, Raymond Charles. keep saying the name backwards now. I realize it's Charles Raymond, so I was right the first time. Great job by Charles Raymond coming off that edge, closing in, and just taking a flat line angle straight to Leveretti. And that's what the best linebackers and defensive players do to make big plays like that. Yeah, man, that's all that matters is the team winning. Hopefully we'll get to a national championship. Third down, though, here for the Sentinels, and he's going to be sacked. C.J. Core able to get the sack, and that will end the drive for the Orlando Sentinels. So the defense doing what it's been doing all year, and that's stopping this offense in the red zone. You can see they just had guys just sitting still, quick hitch routes and near the goal line, but nothing was there. Defense was keying in on the goal line, making sure nobody was able to just be wide open. They did a good job in coverage, and they come up with a sack. So this field goal attempt here will put up the game's first points. Let's see if it's good. Good snap, good hold, and good kick. So the Sentinels claim the first points thanks to number 3, as he'll put 3 on the board to have the Sentinels up 3-0. My next stream is going to be at 8 o'clock tonight. And I still got to decide which are the games of Week 15, which left that I'm going to stream. And so a good return. He gets it out past the 25 to the 27. And back out onto the field comes the Los Angeles Red Dragons starting quarterback Joey Luix. As you can see, he's been having himself a pretty fantastic season for the Los Angeles Red Dragons. Led his team, he's been leading his team to a great season, a 12-1 record, best team in the RFL, and his ability, his playmaking ability is a big reason on why this team is having success this season. Incomplete pass though right there, couldn't find a receiver open, and that'll bring up second down for the offense. Well, as far as what I'm doing for Thanksgiving, man, I gotta practice, so I don't think I'm gonna have a Thanksgiving because we're still in the playoffs. But there's a look at the Red Dragons offense, as we already talked about how explosive and how much of an impact they've had this season on the team. You know, guy that could definitely key in on is wide receiver number 85, Deontay Compton. Right there, speaking of the devil, tried to target him, but he couldn't hang on. That was some tight coverage by the defense, and that'll bring up third down now. Here's a look at the defense. Sentinels defense, they make a lot of big plays, especially their linebackers, really good at forcing turnovers. And their secondary, they got some big, hard-hitting safeties. So this offense, got to watch out when it comes to lofting that ball up to a receiver, as they are really good at closing in on space. So it's third down and 10, and quick pressure, and that forces Joey Luix to throw the ball out of bounds. Joey Luix 1 for 5, only 9 yards on that one completion. So this defense, they've come ready to play. They're putting and applying pressure on Joey Luix in the offense. He said, could you leave it up to the fan vote for the game you do next? Yeah, sure, I could definitely do that. For guys who follow me on Twitter, it's much easier for me to follow with that. So what I'll do is they put 4 options up there, so I'll choose 4 of the most interesting games that are left in Week 15, and you guys make sure to vote on Twitter, and that'll be the game I'll live stream at 8 o'clock. But here is a look at how the game's been going so far. The defense has been doing a really great job on both sides. The Red Dragons, they've really been doing great. They've been backed up with their own, with their backs up against their own end zone, and still were able to stop the offense. And let's see if they can stop this offense again, as they only gave up 3 points last time, looking to not give up any this time. They're in the first play, goes for 2 yards on a carry with Leveretti, and that'll bring up second down and 8 for the Sentinels. Shotgun here for Wagner, and he'll run the ball. And it's a flag on the play. This most likely might be holding. Let's see what they'll call. And it is. That's going to push them back 10 yards as the center, Macon Ferrio, is getting a little bit too grabby there. And so that's going to back them up to the 21-yard line, making it 2nd and 15 instead of a first down. And with that, they'll send a blitz. Pressure is coming, and Reed Wagner is sacked by Derek Williamson. Great job by the Red Dragons dialing up the pressure right there on the blitz. And they definitely put it on Reed Wagner. Didn't have enough offensive linemen to block it, and he couldn't find a receiver open quick enough to be able to throw the ball away. And so after the sack, it's 3rd and 24 for the Orlando Sentinels. There goes Reed Wagner trying to get the yardage as much as he can. Completion, spin move, but it will not be enough for a first down. There's a flag, and it's holding on the offense. They'll most likely decline this, though, so they can punt it and see what they'll go with, and they will do just that. So they decline it to bring up 4th down, and the punting unit for the Sentinels is out on the field. So here goes a high punt sailing as he'll field this one at the 11. And he'll fight his way to the 21 for a return of 10 yards. And the offense will be looking to get into this game. They've been struggling so far in the opening first quarter. Let's see how they fare with their 3rd attempt here on offense. What's good, Nim Num? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. There's a lot of really good jerseys in the RFL. Can't really pick any of the best ones. As far as what caught my eye, though, which is why my favorite team is the Dreadnoughts. I like the Dreadnoughts uniform, if that's what you're talking about, though. But appreciate you coming through the live stream. The 2nd down and 6. Goes a handoff, and he's got some good blocks. CJ Bobo. It's a foot race, and usually defensive players don't win it, and they won't. See you later by CJ Bobo, and for 6 for the Red Dragons. And he just takes it the distance on the the second play of this drive. Great blocking, just bodies on bodies, gave him a line, enough space to be able to run through, and he hit it, and he just turned on the Jets. Lynn in no way, shape, or form was going to catch him, and the Red Dragons, just like that, are on the board. An extra point here will put them up by 4, and it is good. A big time play made there by CJ Bobo. He's also known as a home run hitting back. He can make some huge plays, and right there takes it the distance to give them the lead here at home. And so with the brand new score, 7-3, the Red Dragons kicking it off to the Orlando Sentinels as this one is sailing and will be fielded at the 3-yard line. And there goes the return by Leveretti, who gets his legs just chopped from underneath of him. And will be down at the 25-yard line where the offense will get started. So coming out onto the field, here goes Reed Wagner and his offense. They've been struggling a little bit, trying to find ways to move the ball in this defense. Everybody knows this is a tough, actually one of the toughest defenses in the RFL so far this season. And they've got to find ways to get the ball into their playmakers' hands to be able to go down the field and put up points. And here goes a run. Leveretti, a nice juke move, but a nice tackle immediately thereafter by Derek Williamson, as he'll bring him down for a short gain of 2. What's good, Andres Bencomo? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. 2nd down and 8. Here goes a pass, and that one is in and out of the hands of the receiver. Great coverage there by the Red Dragons, and with that incomplete pass, that sets up 3rd and 8 now for the Sentinels. And I was just talking about how big of a game this is for Orlando. They just got themselves actually knocked off. I thought they were still in the wild card, but when they showed the playoff picture, the Conquistadors, after their win last week, are in the wild card spot. So in the hunt now are the Sentinels, and this is a big game for them. So they've got to find a way to win this if they can. 3rd down and 8. Here goes Reed Wagner. Pressure's coming. He hasn't kicked the ball away, and he is sacked for a 2nd time by C.J. Core in company of other Red Dragon defenders. And that will bring up 4th down for the Sentinels offense, and they will have to punt it once again off to the Red Dragons. What's good, Alex? Appreciate you coming through the live stream, my guy. And right there, just holding on to the ball too long. I mean, either way, it doesn't seem they were going to be able to pick up that 1st down on that play, but you don't want your quarterback taking those shots like that. So it was a better idea had he have just thrown the ball away. Instead, he takes the sack and kind of plays into the field advantage to help out the Red Dragons, so they'll be a little bit closer. And so here goes the punt. And he'll field this one at about the 33, and great jobs by the special teams unit as he'll bring them down in the open field at the 40. So coming back out onto the field is the offense of the Red Dragons, as their last time they were out, they were able to score on a long touchdown run by C.J. Bobo. First down and 10 at the 40. Shotgun here for Joey Lewis. Lewis going to look to throw, and he's able to complete it on a slant route to his tight end. And that is a huge play. Actually, that's not even his tight end. That's Troy Siller. I thought that was Sean McClure. It looked like his one was an 8. But still a huge play right there on the slant route. Here goes a handoff on the 1st down. The defense, they're not giving up anything that time, as he'll be smacked behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 4. That's a big tackle for loss. Second down and 14. After the 4-yard loss, they'll go right back to C.J. Bobo. He's tripped up, and he'll get it to the 48-yard line for no gain. And so that'll bring up 3rd and 14 now for the Red Dragons. Not too many plays that you're going to have in your playbook to be able to get this amount of yards, especially on 3rd down. But either way, it's the end of the 1st quarter, and it was an exciting one. Not too much scoring. Score is 7-3. The Red Dragons on top, but still a very interesting divisional matchup game here. So 3rd down and 14 for Joey Lewis and the Red Dragons, as he'll come out in the shotgun, 4-receiver set. Play action. Joey Lewis got pressure coming. He doesn't throw the ball away, and he is going to be sacked by Askew. The linebacker comes through with the sack to bring up 4th down, and the Red Dragons are going to come up empty-handed as they'll have to punt it away as they'll face 4th and 23. This is a great job, as you can see, by the linebacker, just getting off and getting through the traffic and coming up and getting instant pressure on Joey Lewis, who tried to look for a deep shot, couldn't find anybody open, doesn't throw the ball away, and ultimately takes the sack. And so here they are looking to punt it away, hopefully pinning them near the goal line to help out their defense. And this one looking like it's going straight down the field, and it just bounces right into the end zone for a touchback. So back out onto the field comes the defense of the Red Dragons. So far they have had the number of the Orlando Sentinels offense, and they don't look to want to have to give up any more yards to this offense. No big plays, because this offense at any moment can definitely explode. First down and 10. They'll motion Roland Jeffries, the tight end, to the right side, and they'll run that way, and Leveretti is going to be met for a gain of just a yard. This defense, like I said, keeping them one-dimensional, taking away the running game. That's his 8th carry for just 8 yards. Second down and 9 after the 1-yard gain. Shotgun. Here goes play action with Reed Wagner. He takes a shot and nice catch in traffic made by who is that? Keenan Drayton. My bad for messed up the name. Forgot for some reason. But that was a great catch in traffic, and questionable ball. Not many quarterbacks are going to try to take this risk to try to fit that one in there on a tough defense like the Red Dragons would. Reed Wagner, 99 overall quarterback. He feels he can make the play, and he did. And so it's first down and 10 for the Sentinels at the 38-yard line. I formation. They'll go once again with some play action pressure in his face. Another deep shot, and this time Drayton's unable to hang on to it. Similar type of situation, but the traffic and the contact was too great for him to hang on. And so it's second down and 10. Third straight play action play call here, and he will be sacked. And that's C.J. Core with 2.5 sacks on the day here in the first half alone. That is the 4th sack of the day for the Red Dragons. And C.J. Core is just terrorizing the offensive line up front. As you can see, just flat out demolishing the center there. Goes right by him with pure strength and getting a sack. And now that brings up third and extremely long for the Sentinels. They need 18 yards. And here goes Reed Wagner looking to try to take a shot. He's got a guy wide open. Leveretti trying to fight, and he gets hit. And he looked like he is a yard short, and he is. And so the defense gets the stop, so they'll have to punt it. What's good, King Mike? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. You too, Awesome Crocodile. And this punt angling towards the right. And he'll pin him inside the 20 at the 17. And so back out onto the field comes this Los Angeles Red Dragons offense. They struggled on their last outing, but outing before that, they were able to score the first touchdown of the game. Let's see if they can have a repeat of that. Shotgun here for Joey Lewis. Pump fake as he'll look. Takes a shot deep. One-on-one. Interception for the Orlando Sentinels as Fannin is able to go over top of the tight end Sean McClure and get the interception. Maybe the ball was thrown a little bit too high, but either way, that was just great coverage over the top. He never gave up that cushion. As you can see, he was on top of him the whole time. Just great shielding and coverage. He came up with a huge interception right there for the Sentinels. What's good, Mark? I'm going to just say, Mark, you got a long account name, but appreciate you coming through the live stream, my guy. And so it's first down and 10 here at the 47-yard line after the interception on the defense of the Sentinels. And right here, a big play as the first play is a first down on the drag route. And that'll move the chains to the 33. He said Wagner's black face mask won't let him see the pressure. First and 10 at the 33-yard line. I formation. They'll go with some play action. And here goes Reed Wagner. Got pressure in his face. Able to find a guy, but he just cannot hang on. As that's the tight end, Brandon Cushing. Gus could not wheel in the catch, so that falls incomplete. Second down and 10, shotgun here, bunch formation to the left side. It goes a counter run play with Leveretti, and he'll be met by Charles Raymond for a short gain. It'll bring up 3rd and 8 now for the offense of the Sentinels. What's good, Sinkar? Appreciate you coming through the live stream, my guy. Shotgun here for Reed Wagner and his offense. Wagner has got some time. Pressure is coming. He's able to find a receiver open, as that's actually his back out of the backfield. Bryson McFarland on the reception. He's able to pick up the first down. Appreciate that, Mark. Thanks for coming through the stream, man. And thanks for being a viewer of the RFL. And a false start right there. That's going to push them back 5 yards. And so it's 1st and 15 here for the Sentinels. Shotgun here, Reed Wagner. Going to hand it off, and the defense all over him. Short gain, and man, Carlos Leveretti, he's had trouble being able to run the ball. He has no gaps to run through. That's his 10th carry for just 11 yards on the day. You say, can you be the owner of the Antlers on Madden 19? Well, I'll assume that I'm going to keep with the same teams that I have so far in the league. And I probably won't change them up. But, yeah, as far as everything even goes with the owners, I got to start changing things up as well. I will change things up and talk more on that at the end of the season. Because some owners haven't been active at all in the Relocation Football League, and there's guys who've been trying, and I got to find a way to make that, more innovative. But yeah, we'll talk, later on about that in the future. It's 3rd down, great protection. He throws, intercepted by the Red Dragons, and that is going to end the drive as Alex Stone comes up with the pick and gets his offense right back out onto the field at the 17. What's good, Parham Crow? And that was a big play right there by the defense of the Red Dragons. Shotgun here for the offense as they'll look to try to stretch their lead. They'll run the ball with CJ Bobo, and he's going to be wrapped up by the defensive tackle Ivory Odom for a short gain of 2. What's good, Jason DeJean? Appreciate you coming through the live stream, my guy. Second down and 8, double tight formation here for the Red Dragons. It's a handoff, and CJ Bobo once again on this second attempt on this drive goes for a short gain. Actually, he'll lose a yard on the play, and it's 3rd down and 9 for the Red Dragons. Shotgun here for the offense. They'll go with some play action. Lewig's got pressure in his face. He can't get the ball off, and he is sacked. Askew once again makes it 1.5 sacks on the day for him, and that'll bring up 4th down. These defenses are bringing the pressure to the quarterbacks. And you can see right there, man, that's a big shot on Joey Lewis. For this team to be a playoff team, you got to make sure that he doesn't take too many shots towards the end of the season, as we are closing in on the end of the regular season. And if you're without your starting quarterback or any star player, that's going to hurt you in the playoffs. Luckily, he gets up all right, but they don't want to give up too many sacks here in this one and risk that chance. So there goes a punt. This one high into the air. Fair catch is called, and the Sentinels will come out onto the field at the 38. So here goes the Red Dragons defense looking to do what they've been doing all day, and that's just stop the offense from moving down the field. Last time they were out on the field, they got an interception. Great job by Alex Stone, but the offense couldn't take advantage. And here we are, 1st down and 10 at the 38-yard line. It's a handoff to Leveretti, and it's been nothing but more of the same news. Short gain, as he'll just pick up 2. Great tackle by C.J. Core. Yeah, definitely the first half of this game has been very defensive. Appreciate you coming through the live stream to East Coast Gaming. 2nd down and 8. Pressure is coming. A throw over the middle. He tries to fight for the first, and he looks like he's about a yard short, and he is. It's 3rd down and 1 now for the Sentinels. Can they convert? So here we go. They come up in the offset I formation. They'll motion in McGarity. They'll look to pass for it. Almost intercepted. A dangerous pass. It doesn't look like Williamson was going for the pick. He just wanted to bat that one away. He does. And that pass deflection sets up 4th down. And the defense once again getting another good stop. And so here goes a punt, angling towards the right side. And another good punt. This one pins them inside the 15 at the 14. And the offense is going to have to go a distance again if they want to put up 6. Yeah, I don't know why he elected to try to throw that pass. It looked like it was there probably for a second in his point of view. But Derek Williamson closed in really good on that and made a great deflection, bring out 4th. And so now with that, his offense out on the field at the 14-yard line. It's a handoff to the outside. CJ Bobo breaking off of tackles, fighting, but he will not pick up anything as he'll actually lose a yard on the play. How long I've been playing Madden? I've been playing Madden for quite some time. First time I played Madden was Madden 10. So playing it for about 7-8 years. Second down and 11. Here goes Joey Luigs looking, throwing, completion to his tight end Sean McClure. And that will bring up 3rd down. It's 7 yards they're going to need here. The defenses, they're really playing with some intensity and making it hard for yards to come by for each other's offense. Play action. And here goes a throw over the middle, wide open, juke move, and he will pick up a 1st down for the Red Dragons. As that is Deontay Compton with his first grab of the day, 24 yards. Yeah, man, I wish they would do that too, man. At least have, different type of uniform combinations. I wish all the combinations that they give you for the teams, you could just have all of those, like, just to choose from. I don't know why you have to choose a uniform. I wish they just had that. But I think next year's Madden is they're definitely going to focus more on probably create a team and things like that. I hope so. I mean, the way everything's going, these other companies trying and it's just getting stale. I just see them going that route. Hopefully. What's good, Gamer 5000? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. And we've reached a 2-minute warning here in this one. The Red Dragons still with a 7-3 lead over the Sentinels. And let's see if they can extend that lead here on this drive. So 2 minutes on the dot left here in the first half. They're up by 4. Shotgun here for Joey Luigs. He's going to look, setting up the screen. They send out a blitz. So this one may go the distance. CJ Bobo scored before. Stiff arm, and he's in. Touchdown, Red Dragons. 54 yards to the house once again for CJ Bobo. That was a great play call by the offense. Recognized that the defense was sending everybody. It was straight up man-to-man coverage. I didn't see anybody even covering CJ Bobo. They throw the screen, one guy to make miss. He doesn't even hit a move. He just stiff arms, tells him to get off me like he's Marshawn Lynch, and takes it into the house for his 2nd touchdown of the day. And so that right there will stretch the Red Dragons lead 14-3. And here goes the return by the Sentinels as they'll get it out to the 25. What's good, Charlie? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. You said my Texas came out with the dub of Andre Day. Facts. So would it be okay? Would it be the Sandy? Yeah, for Madden 18, they definitely the Red Dragons are going to relocate to San Diego because that's the choice they got. Yeah, CJ Bobo definitely looking like the GOAT in this game. He's making some huge plays. And I do not know what just happened there, but he tried to throw a slant route, hit it right off the defender's face mask. As it bounced right off Le'Veon Henry's face. Yeah, we'll get another look at that. Just hits him right in the face. I guess he got his hands up. It didn't look like he got his hands up from a quick glance at it, but still a great job. And so here we go, 2nd down and 10, shotgun. All in the backfield by himself with the empty set, wide open. Nice spin move and a fumble as he is hit, and nobody has it yet. And they're going to say the Red Dragons have it. And Charles Raymond, last year's linebacker of the year, able to recover it. And the Red Dragons offense will come out onto the field into enemy territory at the 42. And it was a big dog fight right there. A big pile up. And the Red Dragons, man, they've been doing what they've been doing all year, and that's just making big plays on defense. If there's any defense that can make a lot of big plays and force a lot of turnovers, it is the Red Dragons. And right there, fumble is caused on the rookie, Irvin Thomas. He just couldn't hang on after the hit. And the Red Dragons, they got the ball right back. Yeah, they definitely need to add Team Builder on to Madden, man. If they could do that, man, this game would be so amazing. Especially with what I would do with this league would be, oh man, I can't even tell you. Right there, great coverage by Fannin. Had an interception earlier today. He's been doing really well as far as one-on-one coverage with receivers. And right there, he was all over Troy Siller and was able to knock that ball out of his hands for an incomplete pass. Second down and 10. Luig's going to look, throws, and he gets it off to Sean McClure, his tight end, for a nice, decent gain of 5. And now it's 3rd down for the offense. In fact, if I could create my own color rush uniform, man, I hope Madden realizes they need to bring this more customization as far as creating teams to Madden for the next year, man. I'm really hoping for it. And right there, a big catch being made as Fannin, he drove on the ball really good, but just a better catch, as that'll pick up a 1st down for the Red Dragons, and a timeout is called. Oh yeah, it's all good, Mark. At some point, you know, people will find out more about the channel, and this channel will continue to grow. All I care about is making good content for the guys who know about the channel right now, and to, you know, hopefully get the word out there about this league so more guys can join. And a big play right there, another 1st down pickup for the Red Dragons. Yeah, Madden 12 was really good with customization. The only thing I didn't like about Madden 12 was the logos you had to choose from. That was terrible. But everything else, as far as creating a team, the stadium and all that, that was amazing. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. Shotgun here for Joey Luix. He's going to look, rolling out to his right, pressure coming, and he is going to be sacked by Demache. And that is going to be the team's 3rd sack on the day. And a big time play right there being made by Demache, just flat out slapping the left tackle, or the right tackle, out of the way. And Wendell Demache, as you can see right here, just right in the face of Luix. He couldn't even throw the ball away if he wanted to. So the Red Dragons facing a 2nd and goal at the 14-yard line. Here goes Joey Luix looking to pass, throws. Nice sideline catch made there by the backup back Fender. And that's going to bring up 3rd and goal all the way at the 10-yard line. And so there they go, trying to take a shot. And let's see if they'll get it. Wide open in the flats. He just leads them too far. An awkward reception. And that will actually end up making them lose 2 yards. And so they'll have to settle for 3. An easy 29-yarder here, and it is good to extend the Red Dragons up by 2 possessions, 17-3 over the Sentinels. And So now the Sentinels find themselves down by 14. 19 seconds left here in the first half. They are better off just running the clock out and heading in to the second half, into the locker room, game planning on what they'll do in the second half to try to get back into this one. And so here they come out at the 23-yard line, looking like they're going to most likely run the ball, looking at the formation. It's a handoff, and Leveretti breaking some tackles. But he'll still get a short gain, just 2 yards. And so with that play, the clock hits 0, and that is the end of the first half in this divisional matchup between the Sentinels and the Red Dragons. The Red Dragons are up 17-3 here at home. And looking at that first half, man, the offense of the Sentinels at some point has got to come alive. They've really been struggling trying to move the ball on this defense, and they've had a few costly turnovers. As you can see from the halftime stats there, 2 turnovers, 2 takeaways by the Red Dragons. And this guy right here, looking at the highlights, CJ Bobo answering the field goal that they had with a long touchdown run. And then the defense just been getting constant pressure on Reed Wagner, as you can see here, just getting multiple sacks on him. And if they want to win the game, they've got to find a way to give Reed Wagner some time in the pocket to be able to find guys open and make plays. And that just hasn't been happening. But of course, you could say also that the Sentinels defense, from this play right here and a couple others, they've been getting a few sacks also on the Red Dragons quarterback, Joey Luigs. But their offense still continues to put up points and make plays, as this one right here, the screen that went the distance with CJ Bobo scoring his second touchdown of the day. And he is a big reason on why this team has been so successful. And here goes the start of the second half, and the Red Dragons going to start out with the ball. And he'll get it out to the 26-yard line, and the offense will get started there. Chargers or Bills? In my opinion, I'm probably going to say the Bills. I think the Bills might win. Oh, man, it was a good game. The Celtic Tigers ended up beating the Bisons. Benkai's King. It was a really good game. Play action. And here goes a throw wide open. He puts that one right on the money. Hits him in stride right in the gut, as Troy Sealer is able to pick up a first down for the Red Dragons. And DeMonte looked like he was coming off the edge, but he got tripped up somehow. Wasn't the prettiest looking ball, but right there it got on target, on the money too, in the gut of Siller, as he'll pick up a huge first down through the air. Yeah, but the final of the Bisons and Celtic Tigers game was 31-14. Dre Crowell balled out, man. The guy was 25 of 28, threw 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Huge game for him. And so on first down, they pick up 2 yards. Second down and 8. And the offense, they're making plays here at the start of the second half. A score here is really going to help their momentum. There goes Joey Luigs, a quick throw, and man, he takes a hard shot. Catch is made, though, however, by the tight end, as that is Wyatt Fontnot. I'm not sure if I say that guy's name right. It's really hard to pronounce. But it's F-O-N-T-E, not Fontenot. I'm not really sure how to say that. Probably got to ask Google in the future how to pronounce that. That was a big hit, though. Third down and 5, looking to set up the screen. They scored on this before. They may not score here, but they will have a first down. CJ Bobo not in on that one. This time they were able to throw it out to their backup running back, Russell Fender, who gets it out to the 41 to move the chains. So the screen has been working wonders so far for the Red Dragons. And look at that juke move on Draft. Draft was just sent flying. There's another slow-mo at the juke. just could not adjust to make the tackle. But a nice tackle made right there by Askew. And it's first down and 10 at the 41 for the Red Dragons. I formation here as Luigs will be under center. Gonna run the ball with Bobo. A nice tackle made there as he looked like he had a lane. A great job getting off the block and making a play. Said Tyreek Hill. Okay. As far as my favorite player in the NFL, my favorite player is Le'Veon Bell. I just like watching. Then after that, it's Jarvis Landry. I like watching him and Antonio Brown. What's good, Jimmy? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Third down and 6 here for the Red Dragons. They're going to motion the tight end, Fatnot. No, I'm not saying this guy's name right. It's third down and 6. A throw completion. Is it enough for a first down, though? It is. Deontay Compton on the catch. Takes a hard shot and hangs on to the ball for the first down. Big play. As far as my favorite player in the RFL, I would have to go with Javonte Gilliam, the running back for the Dreadnoughts. I don't know why. I've always liked him since seeing him and making him, since seeing him in the league and stuff. I don't know. He just looks cool and everything. And then he plays good. Reminds me of Le'Veon Bell, which I said was my favorite player in the NFL. So. Here we go, second down and 4 after a 6-yard gain. CJ Bobo starting to carve it up on the ground as he'll pick up another Red Dragons first down up the gut. So that'll bring up first and 10 at the 20. Yeah, CJ Robinson's a beast too. Beast rookie right there. As far as my favorite rookie offensively is Ronnie Nickens, man. Ronnie Nickens for the rookie running back for the Thunderbirds. Freaking monster. Guy had over 300 yards rushing last week. Dude was a beast. And then on the defensive side, I think the best defensive rookie that I've been seeing is the strong safety for the Desperados, Ethan King. He's made a lot of big plays. He reminds me of Harrison Smith. Anyway, tackle made right there for a loss. It's 3rd and 7 now for the Red Dragons. They're going to look to try to pass for it. Here goes Luigs. He's got pressure in his face. Looked like he had a guy open, but this one sails way too high, and it brings up 4th down. So a great job by the defense of the Sentinels to force the stop here and force the offense to have to settle for 3. So with this field goal, it'll put them up by 17. And let's see if he can get it. A diving attempt to try to block it, but he gets there. That's too late. And the field goal is good. So the brand new score, 20-3. And this is kind of how I imagined the game going, as the Sentinels going to have some trouble here, especially on the road here in Los Angeles, trying to take on the Red Dragons. I mean, my predictions, do you guys think that the Red Dragons are actually going to win out the rest of the season and go 15-1? I mean, I don't see any teams that they're facing that are really going to be that tough for them to beat. I mean, right now they're doing a number on the Sentinels. Anyway, here goes the defense of the Red Dragons. They only give up 3 points here in this game. I mean, they've done a fantastic job against a great offense that the Orlando Sentinels have. One thing I gotta say about the Orlando Sentinels, though, about them being a wishy-washy team, is they look like they have a lot of key weapons, but they just don't seem to connect. There's some days where they're on point, but they aren't consistent on offense, and they've got a lot of highly rated overall players that can make plays that just aren't making enough plays that they should. And that's just how this season has been going for them. Second down and 4 after the 6-yard gain. Here goes Reed Wagner stepping up in the pocket, throws, completion, And that's a first down as he gets it close to midfield at the 49 as he connects with Tyler McGarity on the dig route. That's a great job by Reed Wagner stepping up in the pocket, had pressure in his face, and delivered an on-target pass. Nice route by McGarity, breaking down the corner Celestin and picking up big first down yardage for the Sentinels. Crazy thing is the Los Angeles Red Dragons and the Crusaders can be a game because they're in the NFC and the AFC, so that possibly could be a matchup. And the Crusaders, man, they won a big game against the Gunners this week. Got 4 interceptions off of Jabri Jackson. It's one of the uploads that I uploaded earlier this morning, I believe. But they're a pretty good team. They're another team, though, that is inconsistent at times, though. Second down and 7 here for the Sentinels. And there goes a run, and there goes a nice tackle for a loss as Derek Williams, he's been all over the place today, comes up and throws Leveretti to the ground for a loss of 3. So that brings up 3rd and 9 for the Sentinels. So 9 yards to go here. Reed Wagner going to go with some play action, looking to try to pass for it. He's got pressure coming. Cannot find a soul open, and he throws this one out of bounds. Incomplete, as that brings up 4th down. They aren't in field goal range, so they're going to have to punt it. So great job by the defense of the Red Dragons, as they've been just doing an excellent job all day against the offense of the Sentinels. And their offense going to come right back out onto the field. And here's a look at CJ Bobo, how he's been doing, man. 9 carries for 82 yards in the first half. And this half, he's just pretty much getting started, making some big plays. Helped his team go down the field and get a field goal on their last drive. And let's see if they can extend this drive here, well, their lead here on this drive. And here goes a handoff. CJ Bobo breaking a tackle, and somehow he's able to slip through the gap and get a gain of 7. That right there puts him over 100 yards rushing on the day. And that's just, he's just been fantastic. Second down and 3. And here goes a throw over the middle, and it's a completion for a first down as he is able to find his receiver, Malcolm Rucker, for another Red Dragons first down. And there goes a counter run play. And a short gain there for CJ Bobo as he'll just pick up 2. It's second down and 8. What's good, RG Ice? Appreciate you coming through the live stream, man. Came in a little crazy with the one-word comments, but thanks for coming through. Said the Sentinels, got the Sentinels winning. I don't know about that. They're down 17. I mean, there's still more than enough time for these guys to come back, but the way that this Red Dragons defense has been playing, been pretty tough. Play action here, and here goes a shot deep, wide open. It's caught, and it's a foot race, missed tackle, touchdown, Los Angeles. Deontay Compton on the 9 route goes the distance, and that is another touchdown for the Red Dragons to extend their lead. And man, the momentum and the life of the Sentinels is being sucked out of them as they're just giving up big plays on defense. Their offense just can't move the ball. Everything is going wrong for the Sentinels here in this big game. And this is a game that these guys need to try to stay relevant in the playoff picture. And man, they got to hope that the Conquistadors lose this week against the Armadillos. So with that field goal, the score is now 27-3. And I did forget to mention that statistic that came up. Joey Lewis throwing his 100th touchdown pass of his pro career. So that's very impressive. And Yeah, it doesn't seem like the Sentinels are going to win, especially after that. And so the defense of this Red Dragons coming back out onto the field. And man, they just got all of the momentum here in this one. 2 minutes and 21 seconds left here in the third quarter. It's just been a rough day here for the Sentinels. Wagner is going to drop back, and great job by the defense in coverage. He was all over him on that drag route. Usually don't see drag routes getting covered that well, but right there, almost getting an interception off the play, how well he covered it. A great play by the defense. And here goes another big play by the defense as they try to run the ball with Leveretti, and he'll be taken down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of a yard. And so now they face 3rd down and 11 at the 29-yard line. Can they convert? They're sending a blitz pressure, and this one is going to be stopped immediately as Alex Stone is able to wrap him up for a short gain on the drag route, and that'll bring up 4th down. A quick 3 and out for this Red Dragons defense. And so he gets the punt off. This one sailing high. And he's got some blockers in front of him. Let's see what he can do. Pretty good return. He gets it out just past the 30. And the offense going to come right back out on the field after last time going the distance, throwing the 9 ball to Deontay Compton to put up 6. And so let's see if they can repeat that again and just continue to dominate in this division game. Yeah, Red Dragons definitely came ready to play. Their defense is looking fierce. Their offense is making plays. This team is just making plays on all sides of the ball. And it's just not looking like it's possible for the Sentinels to be able to come back into this game. And you are right about that, though, Ladarius Wilcox. There's been a lot of crazy comebacks in the RFL. Against the Red Dragons, not too many teams, I don't think any team's ever done that. And there goes a nice run for a 1st down by CJ Bobo, who takes a hard shot, but he's able to move the chains for the Red Dragons. In fact, that is ironic that they are from LA and they got a player named Compton. He's their best receiver. But anyway, that's the end of the third quarter. The Red Dragons dominating here in this game as we head into the 4th quarter. The Red Dragons being up 27-3. They're just absolutely balling out on all cylinders, and they have the ball looking to extend their lead by some more. They're in the 4th and final quarter, and they'll start it out with a run with CJ Bobo, stiff arm. And one thing I'm liking about CJ Bobo in this game, he's breaking the initial contacts that he's getting. And usually when you make one guy miss and you got good blocks, you take it the distance, as we've seen him do on the screen and on the long run that he had for touchdowns earlier today. I mean, this is not a guy you want to miss tackles on. And here goes a handoff, and CJ Bobo will pick up another Red Dragons 1st down as they'll get it across midfield at the 48. And here goes a handoff, and Bobo getting some good running lanes to run through. Had to make one guy miss, just couldn't do it. Nice open field tackle by a safety, Brandon Oliver. It's a gain of 5, though, for the Red Dragons. 2nd down. Quick snap, and they'll try to run a counter with CJ Bobo, but this time they're on it as defensive tackle Ivory Odom able to make the tackle for a loss of a yard. So here goes a 3rd down situation for the Red Dragons. They'll go with a draw, and this one's going to go the distance as the backup back, Russell Fender, takes it up the gut for a Red Dragons 1st down, or touchdown. I'm talking about 1st down. He went the distance. And just like that, they score again. I did not think that was going to go the distance. They banked on them running the ball and everything. They sent an all-out blitz, but somehow Russell Fender bounces off of a block, and then ends up just turning up the field, a wide open gap up the middle, and just running out the middle for a touchdown. This has just been an amazing display of offense by the Red Dragons. That right there may have just closed out this game. The Red Dragons now extend their lead 34-3 over the Sentinels. And this is why they are showing that they are going to be one of the most dominant teams in the Relocation Football League's playoffs, man. I just cannot wait to see what teams get in, man. We already know who's going to be in there as far as some teams, but there are still a couple of teams that are borderline, that are in the hunt. We don't know who's going to make the wild card. Well, actually, the Huskies, I believe, are going to definitely take one of the wild card spots, because the Red Dragons are definitely going to win their division, especially after winning this game, in my opinion. And I mean, it's just a lot going on. But I just cannot wait to see what teams get in, and I can't wait to watch the games. Here we go, first down and 10. The Sentinels are just getting flat out destroyed. And they're just going to try to end this game out on a good note. Just move the ball, hopefully score some more points than just 3. And right there, they pick up a first down with that pass. That puts Wagner over 200 yards passing. He has no touchdowns and an interception so far on the day. It's been a rough day for him. It's really been rough because looking around, and he just hasn't had the time to hit his receivers. And his receivers are having trouble getting open at times. And there goes a pass on the drag route. And like I said, you're not going to see corners covering as well as the Red Dragons corners have covered today. Le'Veon Henry, I mean, these drag routes immediately after getting caught or incomplete pass happens because of how tight the coverage is. I mean, that's just a great job. Shotgun here for Reed Wagner. And here he goes, second down and 8. He'll throw it, and he'll get it off to McGarity. It's an injury on the field, though, and this could be a pretty bad injury for a bad loss, for the Red Dragons. Hopefully it's not that bad. Le'Veon Henry just made the play on the last down, and right there, making another play, but slow to get up. There he is sitting on the bench. Hopefully he's going to be active, and be able to come back, because if they lose him, they lose some depth in that cornerback spot. Third down and 3. Here goes a throw. Wide open is Brandon Cushion, as he is able to get it to the 43-yard line for a first down. Good looking drive here for the Sentinels. Hopefully they'll be able to close it out. And here goes a throw and a drop wide open across the middle, and Roland Jeffries just flat out drops it right there in his hands. Couldn't ask for a better ball, put it right there on the numbers. He just couldn't hang on to it. Yeah, I believe the best record in the RFL is the Celtic Tigers from last season, going 13-3. And shoot, when the Red Dragons win this one, they've already won their 13th game, so they can break the record as far as having the best record in the RFL if they win another game afterwards. 3rd and inches, they'll try to pass for it, and they'll get it as he's able to connect with Keenan Drayton on the slant route. Forgot to say what's up to you too, Dakota. Thanks for coming through the stream, my guy. And the slant route right there picks up the first for the Sentinels, and man, they're moving the ball pretty good here now, and just got to think maybe if they were moving like this game could have been different. There's first down and 10 here. Reed Wagner has got pressure. He's got to get it away, and it's going to bring up second down. So second down and 10 after the incomplete pass. Here goes Reed Wagner in the backfield. 2 backs with him. And he'll look to pass. Pressure is coming. Nice over the shoulder catch. as he dove for it. But it's a short gain. It'll bring up 3rd and 8. Oh, man, playing Penn State. Oh, yeah, I got to make sure I watch that one. Penn State, pretty tough team. 3rd down and 8 here for the Sentinels. Can they pick up the first down? They're setting up the screen. It looks like he's got the blocks. He's got the first down. And he'll get it out to the 11 to move the change for the Sentinels. So at least the Sentinels are trying to end out this game on a good note. Nobody expected them really to get blown out as they are getting beat right now to 34-3. At least score a touchdown here and make this score look a little bit better. But I would have never guessed they'll be down by 31 points in this game. I didn't think they would win it, but didn't think it would be this one-sided. It was a handoff up the middle, spin move, and there goes a touchdown by the rookie, Irvin Thomas. Many guys probably forgot about him, whoever submitted him in the RFL draft just a season ago. There goes your rookie, I believe, getting his first career touchdown on the season. And, man, look at that spin move. That was a fantastic run by the rookie, Irvin Thomas, right there. Just hitting Burge with this circle button right there. Just nasty. And that's going to be a first touchdown to remember for Irvin Thomas right there. And the first touchdown of the day for the Sentinels. And so the extra point is good, and that'll cut the lead down to 24 as the score is now 34-10. Oh, my bad, Dakota. I forgot to answer your question as far as what time the stream was, bro. Thanks for answering, Ladarius. And here goes the return from the 6-yard line. And a really good return. Had a full head of steam, able to take it out to the 35. And so coming out is the offense of the Red Dragons. They know they have this game won. Anything can happen, but down by 4 possessions, I don't see how the Sentinels are going to be able to come back into this one. So the objective here for the Red Dragons is just to run the clock out. We'll go with a counter run play, and CJ Bobo is going to be taken down for a loss of 1 yard. Second tackle for loss on the day by linebacker Ratliff of the Sentinels. And so it's 2nd and 11. Appreciate that, Panda. Appreciate everyone coming in and checking in on this live stream of the Relocation Football League between 2 really good teams, especially the Red Dragons, as we can see today. For guys who are new to the Relocation Football League, here goes a juke move. Hold up, let me stop talking. CJ Bobo is going to take it to the house again on a long touchdown run as he takes it 66 yards to add insult to injury against their division rival. That's just crazy. Again, another long touchdown run by CJ Bobo. CJ Bobo, man, this season, he's had a fantastic season as well. Last season, he was the home run hitter, and he's looking like he's picking right back up as he hits for another home run touchdown run on that play. He said, how are you able to do this? Like, have multiple teams. Oh, appreciate that, LW Tiger. The way you do it, you just got to relocate your team on Madden. On one franchise, you can only relocate up to 20 teams, I know, on Madden 18. So the way you do it, you got to click R3 on your main franchise screen, and then when you do that, just select create a character, and then select an owner for a team and just relocate them. And so that way you'll have multiple relocation teams on the same franchise. But yeah, the Red Dragons, man, putting up 40 plus points. CJ Bobo is definitely in beast mode, Crocodile. You're definitely right about that. This guy is going off. But yeah, most of the games of the Red Dragons this year has been very close. This one, man, they are just dominating. First down and 10 here as he'll throw and get it out to McGarity. No problem to LW Tiger. He said Bobo or Gilliam. I mean, I like Gilliam, man, but to be honest, man, CJ Bobo just at any time can crib any run. It's just ridiculous. But I love watching Javonte Gilliam too, but CJ Bobo I think is more explosive. And a drop once again. That's Roland Jeffries. He's had trouble hanging on to the ball today. I don't even think he's got a catch. Yeah, he's got 2 targets, and both of those targets right in his hands, and he's dropped it. And here goes Reed Wagner looking, and another drop as he tried to complete it on a slant, and that one goes incomplete. It's just been an absolute rough day for the Sentinels. Frankie Garbanzo, head coach of the Orlando Sentinels. I like that name, but I know he's very disappointed in the way his team performed today. It just didn't seem like, well, not even that it's the team's fault, but the fact that maybe it's just that the Red Dragons game plan so much better, and they had an answer for everything that the Sentinels was calling. It was just a great execution on the day by the Red Dragons here in this one. The defense of the Sentinels coming back out on the field, they have been destroyed and torched on the ground all day by CJ Bobo. And to be honest, Red Dragons is probably trying to just run the clock out, and Bobo just taking him to the house for 6 and adding more points. There goes another carry, hesitation, another big run by CJ Robo. I said Robo, what in the world? By CJ Bobo. As he'll pick up about 6 yards on the carry. Second down and 4. And Bobo this time is going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Third down here, and the Red Dragons are actually going to look to pass it. And the catch is made by Troy Siller, going up and grabbing it in traffic. And that is going to continue to move the chains for the Red Dragons. And Joey Luigs trusting his guy. He's seen him wide open right there. Came wide open, looked like on the wheel route. And Siller just making a spectacular catch in open space. All right, Ladarius Wilcox, appreciate you coming through the live stream. We'll see you in later ones. First down and 10. Here goes a handoff, and CJ Bobo, he juke stiff arms a defender. I don't know what that was, but he just broke the tackle as well as his ankles at the same time, and he picks up a first down. This guy is something special. And here goes another handoff, and another big chunk of yards on the ground. CJ Bobo over 200 yards rushing today at 227. Absolutely fantastic game for him. What's good, James Erickson? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Yeah, Orlando is definitely struggling here in this one and going to lose as they're down 31 still. So we've reached a 2-minute warning. Red Dragons up 41-10. They're trying to run the clock out, but they're still getting chunks of yards. They might just score another touchdown before the end of this one. So we reached the 2-minute warning mark. And I don't think that the Orlando Sentinels are actually going to call a timeout. So they already know it's over. So by this time, I don't think that they'll actually give up the touchdown. So they'll just let the clock run down. Hopefully they don't let CJ Bobo get any big space enough to score at the last minute. So they pick up the first down. Clock's just winding down. Final plays here. As they'll give another carry to CJ Bobo. That one going to put him over 230 yards rushing. And this right here most likely might be the last play of this game. They're actually setting up the screen and they get a sack. I don't know why they tried to set up a screen. I guess they tried to catch him off guard and get a last-minute touchdown. That was... I'm trying to find the word which you say that, but I didn't think that was sportsmanlike. Yeah, that was unsportsmanlike right there. It looked like the Red Dragons didn't care. Was trying to get a last-minute touchdown regardless with a screen pass. But the Sentinels step up and they get the sack. What's good, Brandon Dixon? Appreciate you coming through the live stream, man. It's been some good live stream, man, that you missed so far today. But of course, you can always go back to watch it. But the clock hits 0, and that is the end of this blowout game. The Red Dragons hold it down here in Los Angeles, knocking off their division rivals, the Orlando Sentinels, 41-10. Their best game of the season as far as offensive production and points. I can say not really offensive production, but points. Most of their games been close, but this one, it was Red Dragons from the beginning. And with that win, the Red Dragons tie with the most wins in the RFL and in RFL history with 13 wins as they improved to 13-3. And the Orlando Sentinels, they were in the wild card spot. They lost it just last week as the Conquistadors were able to win their game and take their position, and this was a big game for them, and they just couldn't get the job done. They get embarrassed on the road in this blowout loss, and they're still in the hunt now, so they very well could be out of the playoffs thanks to this loss. But this was a big game for the Los Angeles Red Dragons. You guys, really appreciate you guys coming through. Of course, we're going to do a statistical breakdown in a second, and I think I'm caught up on as far as comments. I got one more comment. Panda says, today I drafted a running back that had A trucking, A- stiff arm, A- B. He was 83. Okay, yeah, he's going to be a monster then. Yeah, that's a great selection right there. But yeah, caught up with the content, the comments, and so now it's time to get a look at the statistics so far of the players. Looking at the quarterbacks, Joey Lewis, man, had himself a day, throwing close to 70% with 69, was 18 of 26, QBR of 112.6, 270 yards passing on the day, 2 touchdowns and the 1 interception. Reed Wagner, man, he was pressured all day. The guy didn't throw a touchdown. He threw a 1 interception, but he was trying his best to try to move his team down the field. Was 23 of 36 for 267 yards and was 63% on completions. And just a rough day for him and his offensive line. And looking at their ground game, the highlight definitely of the day for the Red Dragons, CJ Bobo going off. Guy had 31 carries for 232 yards, averaged 7.4 yards a carry and 2 touchdowns, and not to mention the 1 receiving touchdown that he got that went the distance of 66 yards. Guy broke 3 tackles today and had 48 yards of after contact. I mean, this guy was an absolute monster today. And looking at the back for the Sentinels, I was saying in the beginning of this one that they just took away the running game and had them be one-dimensional only through the air. And Carlos Leveretti, man, he just got stopped every time he was given the ball. 17 carries for just 26 yards. Guy didn't even average 2 yards a carry. And then Irvin Thomas, the rookie, getting his first carry of the game and taking it the distance, 11 yards for a touchdown, which is the only touchdown that the Sentinels had on the day to help them get 10 points. And looking at receivers, leading in receiving yards, Deontay Compton had 3 catches for 88 yards and a touchdown. And another notable guy to put out, like I said, CJ Bobo. I said 66 yards, was 56 yards that he got. I don't think that was his longest. What was his longest? I thought it was, his longest reception, his screen for a touchdown was a 54-yarder. Okay, he had 2 catches, though, for 56 yards of the touchdown. Looking at everybody else, I don't think anybody else had too big of a performance. Troy Siller had some big catches, 4 catches for 68 yards. But nobody else really stood out as far as receiving. On the defensive side of things, Dontavia Ratliff led in tackles along with Derek Williamson, who was just flying all over the place. Going over their stats for the day, Ratliff had 14 total tackles, 2 tackles for loss, and that was it for him. Derek Williamson, 14 tackles as well, of course. Had himself half a sack and a tackle for loss, so a big day for Derek Williamson. Leading in tackles for loss, you had Julian Dacus with 2, along with Ivory Odom and Ratliff, as we've seen, and Seth Hope. I keep calling him Sean Hope. I know I called him that earlier, but Seth Hope right there, he had 2 tackles for loss. And looking at sacks, CJ Cord, man, this guy, defensive tackle, made a lot of plays. Guy had 2.5 sacks, 7 total tackles, and a tackle for loss at the defensive tackle position. This guy is an athlete making some plays. And then right underneath for him, Shot Askew and Wendell DeMache had a 1.5 sack, and an interception. 2 were thrown, 1 from each team. Parrish Fanning had himself a pick, and Alex Stone did as well. But that is it as far as the stats. And of course, before I close this out, I'm gonna go ahead and get caught up on the comments. You said how about my Ravens smacking the Packers though? I didn't even get to see that, but I'm definitely gonna watch the highlights. That's crazy. Ravens beat the Packers. I mean, but I guess you could say that though, because they ain't got Aaron Rodgers. Probably would have been a different story. But yeah, I ain't gonna take your team's fame away though. Y'all got the win. You said, of course, that's because. Oh yeah, you just said that. Yeah, I just read your comment. Okay. Yeah, still a good win though. You said I join and see my Sentinels lost like that. Yeah, the Sentinels got beat pretty bad, Evan. I mean, they tried to fight, but I mean, the Red Dragons have been a solid team all year, and they showed why they're the number one ranked team in the RFL so far. This is a big win for them. Said the Packers are so weak right now. Also, who does everyone think has the best looking logos in the RFL? I like the Oko. Yeah, I like the Bison's logo as well. I can't really. My favorite, to be honest, to really be honest with you guys, I think my favorite, best looking RFL logo is the Red Dragons. I like the dragon. It looks awesome. He said the Bisons, it was 23-0. Dang, 23-0, that's crazy. Peanut head. Who's QB Max? Appreciate you coming through the stream though. Said whether Austin Desperados have a pretty good logo too. Yeah, their logo's pretty good. I really do like the I have to say the Red Dragons. I like that logo the best. It's just more detail and it looks better in my opinion. But yeah, that's gonna do it here for this stream and this divisional matchup between the Orlando Sentinels and the Red Dragons. The Red Dragons roll big and claim another victory on the season, knocking off the Sentinels big time, 41-10. This was a huge game for them as they tie the most wins in an RFL season record. And next week we'll look to try to break it. And the Sentinels, bad loss for them, as they may just not have a chance anymore at being in the playoffs. They got 2 games left to try to establish themselves. They got to hope that the Conquistadors do not win against the Armadillos this week. But of course, before I close out, I also got to let you guys know I am for recording one more game today at 8 o'clock. But I am going to submit at 8 o'clock on Twitter. You got to follow my Relocation Football League Twitter page, where I post out the most information. So that way you guys can vote on what game you want streamed at 4 o'clock. I'll post up the 4 best games that I feel should be really good, and you guys got to vote within the time of the poll, and whatever one gets the most votes, that's going to be the game that I'm going to stream at 8 o'clock. But yeah, go ahead and look at a couple comments before I roll out. Yeah, the Chicago Tigers uniforms is tough, definitely tough. You like the Pioneers? Yeah, the Pioneers logo is pretty good too. So I think the Sentinels have a nice logo. Sentinels do have a nice logo. Medieval, modern, same time. Yeah. So Red Dragons will get home field advantage. Oh yeah, most definitely. Red Dragons, I think they're going to remain the #1 team in the RFL after this win. But yeah. So yeah, it's going to be today, Dakota. So the poll for 8 o'clock game is today on Twitter. Yeah, it's going to be at 8 o'clock. I'm going to make sure I post that immediately after I post, you know, the, what was I about? Immediately after I post up about this game, of course, the outcome and everything. Forgot what to say, what they call that, but still, man, appreciate you guys coming through here in this RFL matchup. Red Dragons get it done here at home, and make sure to vote for the game on Twitter. So I'll see you guys at 8 o'clock. It's your boy Smitty, RFL commissioner and play-by-play commentator, and I will see you guys then. Peace. I was getting all types of stuck.